Berger is a research fellow at the Royal United Services Institute, specialising in North Korea and Korean Peninsula security. Joins us now from central London. Very good afternoon to you. North Korea then claiming that it's brought together its ballistic missile programme and its nuclear weapons programme, brought them together. Can we take that claim at face value, do you think?
Well, it would be a logical thing for the North Koreans to move towards. You need a delivery system to have a functioning nuclear threat, if you will. And that's something we fully expect the North Koreans to move towards, the ability to strike long-range targets with nuclear weapons.
So how worrying is it if it's true then?
Well, this rhetoric from the North Korean ambassador is very much just that. It's rhetoric. We've heard this countless times before, and the fact that this is being said by an ambassador in London is simply part of a broader outreach strategy to remind the world that North Korea dislikes these joint military exercises as much as it's disliked every joint military exercise that's happened in the past.
How much do we know about North Korea's capability? How difficult is it to establish what they have and they haven't got?
There are some debates that still are ongoing about exactly what level of capability North Korea has reached, especially in its long-range nuclear delivery systems. However, we generally believe they already have the ability to strike targets at medium range. It's a question of whether or not they can hit the continental United States and how far away they are from that aim.
Well, yes, and in that interview, the ambassador did say that they would only ever fire back in retaliation. They talked about being a peace-loving nation that didn't want war. But how worried is Britain and America and the West about North Korea's intentions?
So the first thing is that is, in effect, North Korea claiming that it has a no first use policy, that it would never use nuclear weapons first. The difficulty is North Korea claims that nuclear weapons, or it is under nuclear threat almost every day. So it's very difficult for that to actually be taken as a practical indication of their intent in the field of deterrence. So there are a lot of ambiguities surrounding that, and it's taken much more as a convenient rhetorical policy for North Korea to show the world that it is being responsible. It's not them that's causing the problem on the Korean Peninsula.
But how worried, as a general rule, is the West about North Korea at the moment? Do we feel we've got the measure of their leader, of Kim Jong-un?
We don't generally, and North Korea is concerning for a number of reasons, whether that be its nuclear and missile program, its human rights, or its willingness to proliferate weapons to other parts of the world. North Korea is a very concerning country, and the regime that governs it particularly so. So there is reason to be concerned constantly. Should we feel like we're at risk of being struck with a nuclear weapon in the United Kingdom in any time in the near future? Absolutely not. But that doesn't mean we should be complacent about North Korea's behaviour either.
OK, Andrea Berger, very interesting to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed.